Hello again, this is Eric. Still, we're building the Walter Trooper Factory's Kids Stormtrooper. We trimmed the ears. I went ahead and trimmed the other ear also. The only issue I'm having so far with this one is this area. This was trimmed a little short for my liking, but we'll make it work. So when we put the ear on there, you can see where it comes to. So we're going to have to trim all this off here, but it should work out okay. But there's not a whole lot of place here for the screw to go in the center of that ear. So we're going to have to put the ear, bottom ear hole off to the side a little bit. But that's okay. I don't think the kid's going to care when he gets it. He's just going to be so excited he got one. So anyway, what we're going to do is you're going to need your screwdriver, both a standard and a Phillips head. Okay. I use a pair of pliers. Then you're going to need your bolts. Somehow I lost the bolts that came with this, so I happen to have some extra ones. Some bolts, the nuts, and the washers that go in the back. You're going to also need your drill. And then when we're done, we might trim the bottom so it's a little bit closer, and then we'll sand it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes in there's marks here where the holes go, and that's where I'm going to drill them. I have to drill your finger. Okay, I'm going to do the bottom one when it's attached so I know exactly where it's going to go. So basically I'm going to stick, no, I'll do this side first. I'm going to stick the ear where I think it's supposed to be placed. I have a rivet here and I want to make sure I get covered up. And if it shows a little bit, I don't really care. It's gonna, I can paint it white and it'll be fine. So I line it up how I want it, so it's really no gap. And I'm gonna drill the bottom hole first. The reason I do the bottom hole first is it seems to pull the ear a little bit tighter. I stick my bolt in, stick a washer on there, and a nut. And these take the flathead screwdriver. So then I'm going to take my pliers, I'm going to hold on to the nut, and I'm going to tighten that screw down just snug. I'm not going to crank it down real hard. Just so it's tight. And then I'll reposition the ear. So it's just tight enough where it's not going anywhere. I'm going to position my ear where I think I should have it. And I'm going to drill the other hole. And because I have my lens in there, you're actually going through 3 layers. I permanently mount my lenses. It's not that you can't take them out later, because you can. Okay, put that in there. And hold that. This is a lot longer bolt than it comes with the kit, so I'll trim them off later. I'm going to poke him in the head. Again, I'm not cranking these down, just till they start getting tight. I'll go back later and tighten them up. So it's on. Now I'm going to figure out where I need to put this bottom screw because, like I said, there's not a whole lot of material here to put a screw, so it's going to have to be off-centered, which is fine. Again, the kid doesn't know and he doesn't care. All he knows is you got a stormtrooper helmet and he's excited. So as you can see, I went off center a bit. I don't know if you can see that. And then the screw I use on the bottom is a rounded head. And it takes the different screw bit. I stick the screw in, and you can see how much gap I have. Really not that much. My rivet shows a little bit here, but again, I'll paint that white. And no one will be the wiser. Put my backing plate on. Put my nut on. And we'll tighten that down. Now, I have found the tighter you put this one, it does bow the plastic. So I just put it where it's just getting tight, because if you put this real tight, it starts bending the plastic and it causes a gap. So that didn't turn out too bad. We'll do the other side real quick. Looks like my rivet on the bottom side is right where I want to drill my hole, but it's okay. So I'm going to drill the bottom hole first again. Just missed my finger. Bolt in. That lens, it didn't go through the lens quite all the way. There we go. And yes, my wife will kill me. She comes home because there's plastic all over the floor. Oops. Take my washer off. Doing it this way, going through the lens, also helps secure that lens a little bit. I'm going to change my screwdriver tip. Today's Halloween, and no, I'm not dressing up. I'm going to troop tomorrow, but I'm not dressing up today. Okay, I'm going to find where I want that top hole and drill it. In. Have as much shavings as I can there. I'll take these ears off again and get all the shavings out of there. clear down. Again, I'm not getting it super tight. Just tight enough where it's starting to pull it in. I'll go back later and crank it down. This is the longer bolt. Okay, and I gotta look and see where I could drill the bottom hole again, because that negative space there. So I'll hold it in place. Notice I went a little slower, my finger was right there. Takes a different screw head. Sometimes I have trouble getting that bottom screw in, but seem to go in well. Make sure you put the washer. That. That's not what to go on. I wonder if I've got the wrong size nut. I have to get a different one here. There we go. I don't know why I have so much trouble with these bottom screws, but I do. Okay, so then got that on. I haven't tightened this one down all the way yet. You can see it's still sticking up. So I'll tighten it down. We'll get rid of some of that gap. I'll let it be a little bit. That's okay. No, they don't have to be perfectly flush. More to the movie. So, at least not very many of them. Okay, so there we've got our helmet built. See how the bottom turned out? There's a pretty big gap. Some of this will be taken up by the rubber strip, so you won't see it. But I'm going to trim this off with my cutters, and then I'll go back and I'll sand it smooth. Because for one, the kid can't get his head in. Two, I kind of want it to line up a little better. Didn't take a whole lot to do that. This little gap will be taken up by the rubber, and it should be fine. So I'll sand that off. Kid should be able to get his head in there. I could almost get mine in there. And I got a big head.